Hello! Today I want to talk about the extremely hot topic of sugar versus fat. A few months ago I read a book called The Real Meal Revolution by Tim Noakes. It really did open up my eyes to the sugar versus fat debate. For years we've been programmed to see a yoghurt and see that it's low fat and assume that's the better choice for us, despite the fact it's probably got 10 grams of sugar in it. And it's something that I've learned over time, but still, you know, my mum and family members probably pick the low-fat yoghurt, assuming it was the better option for them and the healthier choice. So I read this book. His whole angle is going for a high-fat, low-sugar diet. It actually was originally formulated for diabetics, and it's actually been proven to be hugely successful. And then other people athletes and all sorts of sportsmen and people have been taking on this meal plan. How the book works is there's the green foods, the amber foods and the red foods. Green is you can eat as many or as much as you want to, and that includes, you know, things like your leafy greens such as kale, mostly vegetables, meat, red meat, pork, fish, most of those kind of things. Then you've got your amber group, that's things you should have a limited amount of. So fruit obviously is quite high in sugar, so it will say 1 cup of cherries a day. Sweet potato, bananas, those kind of things, maybe 1 banana a day. And then you've got your red group, which is things you aren't allowed to touch at all. And you'd be quite surprised, it includes things like peas, soya, tofu, obviously all carbs, all grains, but yet cream is allowed. But ice cream isn't because it's got sugar in it. So it's just a very interesting different way of thinking, and it's something I did try out doing for a couple of weeks. I admit I didn't stick to it entirely. I like cake too much. But it was really good, and I did actually feel a real difference in my energy levels. My body definitely leaned out a bit. I was a bit more keen to go to the gym, to be honest. So for me, I think that if you're going to try and cut out something, or you feel like you need to maybe lose a few pounds, I would try and cut out the refined sugars and sugars more than cutting out fat. And consider that fruit juice or a glass of fruit juice is really high in sugar, more than you would think so. And fruit on its own, generally, isn't always as good for you as you think it is. Maybe in the morning with breakfast, but I wouldn't eat too much fruit. Stick to your vegetables if you can. If you're gonna eat a bit of fat, it's not the end of the world, especially good fats such as like avocado or fats that are in meats. They're not detrimental to your health. For me, I think I'm maybe gonna try this Real Meal Revolution again in a couple of weeks' time. I'm gonna let you know how I get on with it. I think that it's one of those things that if you cheat with it, it's not going to work. So you can't think, I'm going to eat high fat, I'm going to eat this burger, and then you're going to get to the evening and be like, I'm not supposed to eat any sugar, I'm just going to eat this chocolate bar. Then you're just going to get even fatter. And that's why a lot of people have said things about it that, you know, it doesn't work and I actually put on weight, because you have to be religious with it. You have to really stick to it. But it is also a very bizarre way of thinking. You know, you can have your strawberries with cream on, you can have your burger with cheese on, you can, you know, in most high-fat foods are allowed, whereas that's totally not how we're programmed to think. So it's a very interesting way of doing it. And a lot of the time you think, oh, I shouldn't have that. You probably can have it. Yes, I'm going to give it another go. I'm going to let you know how I get on. Let me know if you guys have any opinions on the fat versus sugar thing, whether you've given it a try. I'd love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to watch my others, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.